Everyone's waiting for Luffy versus Blackbeard, but what if I told you the most emotional, legendary, and unavoidable final battle isn't against Blackbeard, it's against Shanks. This isn't just a theory. Ora's been setting the stage for this class since chapter 1. The apprentice versus the master, the boy versus the man who made him believe in freedom. Today I will break down all the hidden clues, the emotional build-up, the narrative setup, and the final moment where Straw Hat and Red Hair must collide. When Shanks sacrificed his arm to save Luffy, it wasn't just a moment of kindness. It was the start of a destined rivalry. He gave Luffy the Straw Hat, but what did he say? Return it to me when you become a great pirate. That's not just a sweet promise, that's a challenge. Shanks isn't waiting for a handshake, he's waiting to see if Luffy is worthy. And in the world of pirates, word is proven by power and battle. Let's look at the patterns. Ora doesn't write fluff, every moment foreshadows something. The day the war stops, Shanks arrives and says, anyone who want to fight, come at us. Even Blackbeard backs off. That's not peace, that's a king walking into the battlefield. As the new era begins, Shanks declines to meet Luffy. Instead, he says he's going after the One Piece himself. So ask yourself this, if both Shanks and Luffy are after the One Piece, and both are Yonko now, how does that story not end in a clash? Luffy is strong, ridiculously strong. Gear 5 literally bends reality, but Shanks is a haki god. In One Piece film Red, his conqueror's haki paralyzes an admiral. In the manga, his observation haki sees far into the future. Even Gorosei called him balance in the world. It's not just hype, that's a warning. If Luffy wants to truly become Pirate King, he has to surpass the man who inspired him. Not just symbolically, but physically. Imagine the way Luffy finally meets Shanks. After years, after becoming Yonko, after mastering Gear 5. But Shanks tests him. No smiles, no hugs, just a serious tone. So, you are great pirate now? Show me. This is legacy versus legacy. Will of D versus the guardian of peace, a father figure facing his successor, whether it ends in blood or just blows. This will be the moment that defines Luffy. I believe the fight will happen right before the final island at the Elbaf or Laftel. Why? Because that's when Luffy will be closest to claiming everything. And that's when Shanks has to test him for the sake of the world. And maybe the secret he's hiding. What if Shanks is protecting something? What if he knows something Luffy can't handle until he proves himself? Whether it's over the head, the One Piece, or fate itself, Shanks versus Luffy is coming and it's going to break us. So what do you think? Will Shanks really fight Luffy or is he born too strong? Let me know in the comments, drop your theory below, and if you want more breakdowns, more battles, and more secrets from the world of One Piece, subscribe now. Because this is just the beginning, bro.